of them. Okay, this is a 14-inch whiskey barrel. We did have that 16-inch. Now, the 16-inch did not come with any flowers. That was $30 just for the whiskey barrel. This, $43.98. You get the 14-inch, and you're getting the SunPatiens as well. It's a 3-piece of them. Now, if you were to purchase this separately, you would be paying $79.98.
Wow, and it would be worth every penny of it. I promise you, it really would.
I mean, when you take a look at this in the studio, you're gonna look and think, oh yeah, I would think they paid $80 for that. Easy.
Totally.
However, you didn't. In fact, you paid almost half of what that if purchased separately price is. I love that we're giving you that whiskey barrel that you can choose year after year. You're also gonna get all of the plants. Now, this is all 3 of them?
This is all 3 of them planted together.
How long before you got to this?
Like a month. These are the fastest growing plants out there.
This is a month of growth.
Yes, that's why we love the SunPatiens, because they're so quick and they bring so much color. For me, I garden for color. It brings my heart so much joy. But like you were saying, Justin, if I go to my local garden center and I find this is gonna be $100, $150, something like that.
Easy. I'm also looking at all the buds that haven't come up yet. Like, this is going to last for how long?
So these will stay in bloom nonstop, continuously, all the way from basically the day you get them, they're probably gonna be in flower, and then they will continue to bloom all the way through to autumn, probably around the middle of November.
Wow. And at that point then, you can always put mums in the whiskey barrel instead.
Absolutely.
And use it for that then.
Totally.
And then you have that year after year, that whiskey barrel.
Exactly.
This should be, if purchased separately, $79.98. We are way lower than that at $43.98. The shipping and handling is free to you as well. So that's another $5.50 in savings. Plus, we do have auto delivery available. So if you want to have one sent out to you right now, you can place your order for that. I encourage you to pick up the auto delivery. That's a future shipment in spring of 2026. So it's 2 total shipments, but lock in the price right now. I know prices is a big hot topic for a lot of people. Lock it in. We have this this pricing that was done months ago, so you're going to be able to take advantage of it, especially on this whiskey barrel. You're simply choosing your color. The colors do match back to the ones that you saw in the 16-inch. The light gray, that hunter green, the white, the blue, the natural, and then I'll show you behind me here. There it is in the red as well. Giving you a warning though, the hunter green, and correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron, here on the number, I have 125 that are left, and that is it. So that hunter green is gonna be the first one to go of all these color options. You don't wanna miss it. Can you talk to us about the colors that we're gonna get?
Absolutely. So while you choose the color of the whiskey barrel, you get all 3 of these beautiful colors. These are large flowers. I just picked them right off the plant. You get the gorgeous lavender, which is brand new this year. The rose glow, 2 rich colors, and we've combined them with this bright, beautiful, classic white that really makes all those other colors pop. And the plants themselves grow so perfectly into this wonderful mound. We've chosen these 3 varieties because they do this together. They're not gonna have one that outcompetes the other 2. All 3 will grow into this one blended, unified, harmonious plant to put on your front door, front porch, just like that.
Look how welcoming that is.
Gorgeous, right?
That's beautiful.
If you have a couple of them, wouldn't that be to die for?
Well, I'm also thinking too, for anybody that did pick up on the 16-inch size, the 14-inch size is a little bit smaller. We see here Devin with them.
Yeah.
I would put the 16-inch on the ground, and I would add flowers to that. But then I would put the 14-inch up top, so you have a little bit of the size dimension difference.
And I really love that because, Justin, that's a really huge idea in the world of garden designing. You can create this unity in your plants with containers that match one another. So having different sizes, we also have a 10-inch whiskey barrel that are the same color options. So you can get all 3 different sizes, and you can pair them with different plants, and you'll have this beautiful gardenscape. And
you know what I'm thinking too?
Yeah.
Build to, ship to for Mother's Day.
Fantastic.
If you haven't picked up a Mother's Day gift yet, so my future stepmother-in-law lives in Florida, lives in Naples, Florida.
Perfect.
So to be able to have $14.66, that's the easy payment.
Yeah.
Free shipping and handling, and send this down to them. In a month time, they're gonna get this giant,
They grow so quick.
amazing fill.
And the reason is because the SunPatiens are a brand new genetics of plants out there. They are unlike those traditional impatiens that you might be familiar with that have to be grown in the shade. They're a little bit weak, they get that mildew. Not the SunPatiens. The SunPatiens can grow in the sun or the shade. They never get the mildew. They're extremely fast growing. Grow them in containers. Grow them right in your garden beds.
Look how amazing they look there.
Fantastic. Get a few of these sets. Maybe you want to use your whiskey barrel for those calliope geraniums that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
And then you want to plant your SunPatiens right in the garden beds. And the fact is, here in Westchester, you will get 6-7 months of beautiful blooms like that. Your stepmother-in-law, she will have flowers for 12 months down in Florida.
Yeah, they would have it for such a long time.
They will never stop blooming, and those are some of the qualities about SunPatiens that have made them our absolute best of the best annual that we offer for years, because their genetics are just so incredible. They make for a satisfactory gardening experience every single time.
You know what is satisfying to me? Is the fact that instead of paying $79.98, which you would out at retail, you're paying $14.66 a month for the next 3 months. Shipping and handling, that's on us. We're taking care of it for you. Now, there is an auto delivery plan that is available. If you want to lock in the price, you will be able to have this sent to you now and again in 2026. So spring of 26 and spring of 25. Let's show you your color options. You've got that light gray. The red is right here. Hunter green is available, as well as that whitewash. Then you have it in the blue, and finally, the natural. If you want the blue, there are less than 400 to go around. If you want the brown, 250 are left right there, and then that hunter green has less than 150 as well. It is a really, really great gift, especially for Mother's Day, but also a gift just for yourself. It looks like wood, it doesn't weigh like wood would, and it has this amazing long-lasting appeal to it. Keeps on blooming over and over again. All right, thanks, Evan. Okay, up next, this is a